Hey, how you guys doing? All right. Hopefully we can do some questions. All right. All right. So, let me just get this set up real quick. All right. Gonna go ahead and minimize that. There we go. All right. So, Patoma. We haven't played Patoma yet. I should have done it the other day. Honestly, I should have done it the other day, but so my wife wanted to play Skyrim as well. So I set her up with like some mild mods, ones that just basically fix some game breaking stuff, you know. And then I just made the game look a little better, you know, for her. But she actually had to go to the store. Okay. So I went to Solitude yesterday, and then I had to end the stream early, unfortunately. But I think it's just you and me, you and me here. Not a whole lot of people. Okay. Happy 6.
Pardon me.
Pardon me. So, okay. It's actually too late to sell stuff, so. We just need to talk to this guy, actually. Let me see here. We need to talk to Styr. Talk to Styr. So the Hall of the Dead.
You lost? You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome. Ah, Potema, former Queen of Solitude and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her. Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves.
Does he have... It looks like a sword that can send... because of the artifact mods.
Yes, I had Falk call you back because you were at the summoning. You have a connection to Potema now.
This particular mod...
You must deal with her.
This sword can
I can
send
provide
Daedra
you with help for her minions, though.
back to
This should
oblivion.
help you deal with the catacombs themselves. As to Potema herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by Arche.
Alright, yeah, we don't
May
need
Arche bless you with a long life.
Go ahead and save. And... So I've been trying to install this mod for quite some time. It's actually called Real Windows, but it's only for farmhouses. And then when you do it, it actually installs like real 3D walls. So right now it just looks like 3D, but if you really look at it, you can tell they're just flat. But it makes everything actually pop out for real, which is a cool texture. But the actual, problem you end up with is just, the problem you end up with is just
blessings of the eight divines
UV,
upon you. How may I help?
UV errors and all that stuff. It's quite crazy.
You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
We actually do need to make sure we're healed. Just gonna pick Kinara.
In the steps of the divines.
Okay, where is the entrance? I actually had a hard time. I think you actually have to go this way. We're here
Feel free
first.
to take a seat or pray at the shrines. We appreciate.
I think it's here. You go downstairs. Yeah. Might be here, actually. So, Potema, when we actually get to the main quest, or the main fight, she sends a person, I'll say, or she brings back from the dead somebody that basically can use a disarm spell. And so if you use any modded weapons while fighting him, he will disarm you. And what ends up happening is you end up with having to use, if you're using modded weapons anyway, that are stronger than normal, you end up, having quite a fight going. Now I have not even near as much health as I had the last time I went through this, so
You've arrived at last.
Definitely
the
harder.
Harriman who prevented me from being bound returns to my fold. I have much to thank you for, little one. When you die, I will raise you, and you can take your place by my side.
Uh-huh. So there was supposed to be a fix. I can actually see it if you really look close. It's supposed to make these little pools of water not look stagnant, but what I can tell, it's almost like we're looking at a river from really far away. So it might not have that mod installed correctly. heard something there. Yeah, so I did a video yesterday where I was talking about my past experiences with abuse. Go ahead.
Here we go.
We got a soul out of that, huh?
Just scratch. You think you stand a chance?
What the hell? What she tried to bring back the dead. We need that key. So somebody in the stream that was asking questions of me wanted me to remove the video, so that's why yesterday's video is gone, if you're curious. Just in case, you know. I would assume it's for their own... Okay, I think we're supposed to take this sword. Maybe not. That helmet looks horrible. It's not even close to being on there. Go up and check, huh? Go ahead and save. I need to remember to save more because we don't use autosaves in modded games. Yeah, something I snuck by these before, and as soon as they get aggroed like that, you end up having a bunch behind you, so you have to be relatively careful. Level 100. Alright.
Is someone there? Thought I heard.
Now, hopefully, we don't have any problems like we had yesterday, where I hit somebody and it like exploded their clothes off, which is hilarious that that's even possible. But you know, it's definitely a bug with the. It's definitely a bug. F5. Quick save here. Yeah, so turning your quick saves using SSE fixes and engine fixes is just a super recommended mod. I'm actually probably going to install it for my wife. Seriously. I don't remember if there was anything really in these. I mean, we're really overloaded with stuff. I'm not actually supposed to be able to carry this much. I think the highest you can actually carry, even with enchantments, is like 800. So, oh, wait. We need 2. There we go. Definitely need these elixirs because we don't actually make our own. Patoma's Refuge, huh? Oh, look at him. He was tripping. Why you tripping, fool? Relatively easy key. I'm surprised they just didn't do like a Nord key, you know? For this. I mean, obviously keep it different. But I recently came across Sky Oblivion, which I had heard about before years ago, but I didn't actually realize just how close they are, honestly, to... You know, they're in the home stretch, is what I mean. I was going to try and fill out an application, but it doesn't look like they want to spend time helping somebody, you know, learn how to do, you know, which is basically what's going on with me. I'd have to learn how to mod, um, how to create, you know, because they want to create unique weapons. I also haven't played Oblivion, which means, you know, I never played it because it just looks bad. I mean, it's a very old game, so I just was like, it's a little bit too far. I was actually a little bit turned off, even after I modded, you know, Fallout New Vegas. I liked the storyline and stuff, but I felt like Fallout 3, and Vegas were... I found myself wanting to do, you know, not a lot of quests. You know what I mean? And I felt like Fallout 4 for me personally was
No
good.
doubt you seek to enter Potema's sanctum. I can see to that. We'll need plenty.
Right, boy. You joking around? What has he got? Golden necklace, Potoma's sanctuary. What's this guy got? Nada. Whoa, what's that? See that? What is that? One of those texture problems with, yeah, I don't know what it is with, Maximum Carnage. I wonder if he has a patch. I'm actually gonna look. I'm gonna say there's a lot of bugs we've experienced. For instance, it looks like the textures are disappearing. They're almost like they're corrupted. We've seen floating textures. We've seen textures that have been messed up or broken. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Maximum Carnage website and see if he's got any patches going, because I myself haven't learned how to do that yet using Wayne Bash or using the other one. I can't remember the name of it. Z-Edit, I think it's called. So mods, and then we want Max Carnage. Wonder if there is a... Oh, that's not good. Maximum Carnage without yeah, because we already have address library, so we didn't need that. So open file manager, and we'll need to get the game ID, or, you know, Nexus ID, which is actually 4349-4. So 4349 and 4. See if there's any new updates. Yeah. Wow, he's got a lot actually. Like, so I downloaded this back in February, so he has definitely updated it. Here's the problem. This does mess with scripts. So this is the one we would need. So for those who already have address library, Skyrim plugin, or VR users, drag and drop the data file, so on, vice versa. Spell perk item distributor. That might actually be our problem, that we don't actually have this mod here. I don't think we have it. Let's look. I have a feeling that might be our issue. we're going to get it. It just says we need address library, which we do have. It seems like a lot of mods need that nowadays. Okay, so I think I already have a backup. I have a backup of my game. So if something happens, we just uninstall these. I delete the entire game, drop in our backup, and it should be golden. So, so first off, we need to uninstall the 4.7. So I'm just going to. There's a couple ways you can do this actually. One is to actually just update it and then uninstall the old one. Whoa, download failed, huh? It timed out. We'll have to. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to uninstall Maximum Carnage 4.7. And then we're not going to we're just going to hit cancel on that. We don't want to do anything. We're just going to reinstall the newest latest one, which is right here. And then we'll most likely want to remove the 4.7.0. Hopefully this fixes these bugs we've been seeing. And of course, we haven't changed anything. So I'm just going to say, let's go ahead and hit save. We're going to use the newer files now. And then we will remove the 4.7.0 from our archive. There we go. So now we just need to get this spell perk distributor. I don't even know what it does. Try it again. I don't think we installed this spell perk item distributor. See if it actually works. Mod not working. Okay. All right. Well, it worked now. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. I do need to see if there's any other requirements for spell this thing. It just says you need item. It just says you need this. But where, mods that do require it are all listed here. Maximum Carnage. Okay, so this is probably why we're seeing issues. So hopefully this doesn't damage the game. But I do like the fact that, with maces, it like literally just explodes heads. And then if you're using an axe on certain individuals, it will chop them in half. We're using a battle axe. Do that kind of damage. It looks like he's increased the amount of animations. Pretty cool. I was saying that he should make it so you could use specific animations with any weapon, which would be awesome. Okay, some mods are redundant. I don't think that that's true, but spell perk distributor, I'm pretty sure needs to go before. Go ahead and do that. And it says show mods that are redundant. Deployment necessary. Deploy. So this one says that we don't even need this. So maybe it does need to be overriding. If it's a redundant mod, that doesn't make any sense. I would assume if we were to take manage rule, go to the spell. Where is it? Spell something. Shouldn't be redundant. That's what I'm going to go ahead and say. I have a feeling that the best way to fix this is to reinstall Max Carnage. We're just going to go ahead and just reinstall it. Go ahead and just add a variant. Or actually, we're not going to add a variant. We're just going to redo it. So it should make this disappear, the redundant file. And then if we're actually overwriting it with Maximum Carnage, it's still saying it's a redundant mod. So, I don't want to disable it. I mean, it says we don't need it. The spell thing. So, weird. Let's see what it says on. Let's see. we will. Let's see what it says here. Because if it's a redundant mod, it means that it's not overriding the stuff we need overwriting or overwritten. So I would assume maybe it needs to go over maximum carnage. So check the manage rule. We'll just look for maximum carnage. Maximum. Maximum effort. Dang, did we pass it? This usually when it shows a redundant mod, I mean, it did it before we even finished installing it. So I've seen the same problem the other day when I was trying to get realistic windows, which don't actually work. I couldn't get it to work. So I'm assuming I have to use zedit to combine it myself. But I'm probably just skipping right past it. EMB light. Where's maximum carnage at? I think we've passed it. I'm not seeing it here. Here it is. Spell perk item distributor before spell perk distributor. So we basically already have this installed. That's probably what's going on here. Let's check this out actually. So if we have two of these, yeah. So we have the actually it looks like we actually downloaded the older version somehow. 4.2. So yeah. So we have this one installed. Let's check this out really quick. This is kind of a weird thing I'm going to say. So why would we have downloaded the 4.2 version? They must have updated quite severely. That's what happened. So we didn't have it installed apparently. I mean, maybe it requires both. Let's see what he says here in his thing here. Requirement, address, library. We have that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why this would be a redundant mod. If it's redundant, it means that it's not. It needs to overwrite. That's what needs to happen is it needs to overwrite. So let's go ahead and reinstall. I'm going to go ahead and remove the old one so we don't confuse the two. And we'll go ahead and reinstall this. I'm just kind of tripping on how is it possible, you know. So the only way to make this not redundant is to basically make it overwrite. Yeah, see, look, spell perk item is already installed somewhere. So, that's why it's redundant. So we'd want this to go after this old variant. It says 4.2 here. Let's try and find this, huh? Try and find it. It should be here. I mean, oh, here it is. It's installed. Dang. Okay, let's uninstall that. Yeah, it says 4.2. So that's the old version. So somehow I had two of them installed, and I don't even know how. I would explain why we've been having clothes explode off characters and stuff. That would definitely be an issue. I was going to say. This should fix it, though. Let's go ahead and do some checks really quick to make sure we haven't fouled up anything. So we're going to use loot. I'm going to download, see if there's any new master lists. There is an updated version. We have 5 messages in total. All right, there we go. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna run Finis just because every time you do something, it messes with one file for some reason for Finis. I'm getting ready to switch over to Nemesis, which is the predecessor of this. It's kind of odd that it's not on the Nexus. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it uses code that the original designer doesn't want people to use. Maybe. As far as I know, Nemesis doesn't. It works better than this, as far as I know. So 6,880 animations. It's mainly from Halo poses and the facial poses and all the other ones we have. All right. We have some animation poses as well, so those cost a lot. So, everything should be good. Let's see if there's any notes on any plugins here. Yeah, this one right here is disabled. This one actually says it's not compatible or designed for a different game, but it's just the textures aren't optimized. That's all. I could do it myself, but sometimes once you install it and it's not, it will work if it's just textures. We're talking about overwriting basically. I overwritten them with my own body type and stuff. So anyway, okay, we're good. We're good here. Yeah. So we should start seeing some good stuff with Maximum Carnage. We had it not installed this whole time, so straight user error, user error. So we can get Patoma. I don't think I'm going to make a long stream today, just because I did a long stream yesterday, and I do need to basically not stream for a couple days. So most likely tomorrow will be a day I don't stream. All right. So, did want to say something. So yesterday, I came across. Whoa, up here. It looks like his head should have been cut off. Is what's going on here. All right, nice. Okay, I think this is Patama's chamber. So I'm gonna hit F5. So yesterday during my chat, I noticed really quick that I know what it's like to be have abuse and having to live with it and not really knowing any. It feels like there's nothing you can do about it when somebody's abusing you. And one of the things I noticed yesterday during my stream was that some of the people I had talked to were, best way I could say it is, I'm trying to look like a pirate.
Is someone there?
Okay. So, a lot of people that are stuck in the abuse, but they don't want things to change. Like they're stuck in that. They feel like there's no escape, so they're not going to. So they're not going to listen. Like all that happens is somebody like me that's been through it telling them, you need to do something else. That's going to cause a serious problem.
Not much further. Come to me. Serve.
Basically, somebody like me that's been walked through that intimidates. Unfortunately, intimidates people. Well, we did a super move on her, but it didn't actually do anything to her. Let's check maximum carnage here. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, honestly, there are... I'll just say, like, I've walked through it. I've seen what it's like. I've seen what the consequences of not acting is. And then to see somebody basically just try to outcast weapons kill moves effect. Oh, nice. Allows or prevents weapons from causing physical gore during kill moves. Ah, what? So, which is which? I'm assuming allow. Shock effect, freeze. The guy might have actually came by my stream because I was actually talking smack. Weird. There was before a option to see. Try this again. There was an option to pick different effects on different animals, but it looks like this is the only options you have. Weird. We haven't even seen a power move work. So I don't know if it's working or not. Oh wait a minute, we need to go this way. This is Potama's chamber, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go ahead and hit F5. So for our first couple of fights in here, I'm gonna go ahead and use our best stock weapons, if you will. Yeah, this one does 80, this one does 90, so we should be able
You've
to...
come far, but can you stand against my inner council? Let's see.
Oh my god! So we're not getting any, so we're not getting these power moves during, we're not getting any gore, so I'm assuming something's gone foul. Oh. Where's the wizard that created this thing? Damn, wizard! Yeah, that should have smashed his head off. Alright. Let's try turning off. Let's see if we click. Maybe it's just not updated because we are running an older version. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll click that off. We definitely want to see, you know. Yeah, we're not getting maximum carnage. But maybe these guys, I'm pretty sure there's only a one kill move you can use. Elixir of fire resistance. Minor. Oh, we're running out of health potions. We should have exploded his head. Maybe it doesn't work on Draugrs. Oh my god, Moloch Ball's mace is OP. Want some, brah? Woo! I just caught. face smash, bro. We go on Patema. Okay? So yeah, you can't fight Patema's these guys. You can't fight them with your modded weapons. It's really weird. They must have purposely added it in. If you try to use these swords, which are modded, um, yeah. Up. Right, give me that skull. Hey, man. You ain't nothing without your powers. Absorbs points of magic. I think we already have that. Legend of something's house and clairvoyance, which we already have. So no reason to weigh ourselves down even more. What we got here? Ghost remains. Ghost gold. So that wasn't that bad. I mean, honestly, I think, like I said, the first time I went in there, I got disarmed. And then I had these really weak weapons. So Patema's quest is actually usually really hard, even if you have an OP character. Matter of fact, it seems like the more health you have, the harder it is, actually. But this is a rare quest. Not a lot of people do it, I don't think. It's not really worth it, I think. I think it's worth it. It's just fun. It's a good quest. There's not really much more we can do either. Let's see, what do we got here? That's a nice looking one. Imperial Knight Helmet, huh? Something we can put up on the wall. Shall we send these bastards into oblivion? So we're not even getting the arm chop off now. That sucks. All we're getting is the burning. We're not getting actual... Maximum carnage. It does look like he added in violin, though. Weapon kill move effect. Oh, wait a minute. This says... It says kill moves effect, but... We're using violins. I have it set right now, violins, to be basically everything. Decapitation should be happening. Everything should be going on stealth triggers. Yeah, J containers. Weird. Current customized kill moves. We actually don't have customized. I wonder if you probably could use... Wait a minute, were we supposed to go this way? Yeah, correct. My current bit rate is garbage, is what this is saying. I should turn up my bit rate. Alright. Alright, Patema's toast. That was worth 8 gold, huh? Wasn't even worth opening the chest. Alright, F5. Then I am going to turn up my bandwidth here. Output. We're gonna go to 3,500. Pretty much the minimum recommendation, but that pretty much means it's half of my bandwidth because I get 5 to 6. So 35 means I'm actually only leaving anybody else in my house with with minimal bandwidth, unfortunately. So I really would like to test out, honestly, whether these kill moves work. All right. I think it's probably quicker to go from the one side. Yeah, Sky Oblivion I think is going to probably come out before, you know, Elder Scrolls 6. All right, we need to get this head sanctified.
Can I help you? You've returned. I'm hoping successfully. Excellent. These things do have a way of working out when people take action. I'll sanctify the remains. In case Falk doesn't make it clear, Solitude owes you a debt of gratitude.
That's right. You guys owe me. So when I came back here and I was stealing everything from everybody during the Thieves Guild, yeah, everybody forgets about it. Alright, let's go talk to Falk Firebeard. I also wanted to find a patch for sword sizes, which we should probably do. Whoa, wait a minute. He's actually sleeping. So let's go ahead. Let's head to our house. We haven't been there for a while. Not in Solitude, anyway. I've actually broke into his house, got a quest from him. He didn't say a word. And the next time I did it, he was like, "Get out! You're not supposed to be here." Odd stuff. This is Victoria Vici's house. Yeah, she's toast. We executed her during
Well, you smell like a hag, Raven. And you look like one, too. Elf ears, Draugr breath,
What is going
mammoth
on
nose. Mama? Yes, Ma. Do you think I could be a bard? The palace looks so pretty. I wish they'd let me inside.
here?
Wow, thanks, Mama.
I thought we picked up an animal or a doll or something. I guess we didn't.
Oh, stop teasing me. I saw Thalmor the other day. He was really scary. Come on, just a few more minutes, please.
It's like 3 in the morning.
Yes, Ma.
Tough love. That and I now know that my bedroom's upstairs. All right, they're up at 4. Kids are going crazy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be when the court is there. I guess in the banking hours, huh? Makes sense, I guess, right?
I am your sword and your shield.
Sure you are. Hey, excuse me. What's going on here? Can you not put your legs inside the shelves? Oh, that is weird. There was like a spot on my monitor. Like right where the crosshair should be. That was weird. Okay.
Take care.
So one of them has a blade or something. Alright. Has one of my... I gave her like the... a blade that will send back Daedra to oblivion. Where are you, Firebeard? Yeah, it's so crazy. When you are in an abusive situation, like as a young person, how corrupted and blind it makes you. Like when I was actually looking at the comments from yesterday's stream, before I deleted the video, I actually noticed that almost everything was a block, or basically saying there's nothing that can be done. They're trapped. Now, I personally know from experience that a lot of people that say there's no solution are not even willing to listen to a solution. Those people usually, and I mean usually, aren't being truthful.
It's good to see you again.
They just want, you know, They just want attention.
You've done a
Some
great
people.
thing today.
Unfortunate.
It doesn't matter who you support in the war. Potema would have been a blight on the land for both sides. Without you, this would have been a disaster. I should have paid more heed to Varnius's warnings. I won't make that mistake again. Take this payment. The Jarl would thank you, but she very much wants to keep Potema's return quiet. Make no mistake, we consider you a protector of solitude.
Affirmative. I'll take my 1800 gold.
The Stormcloaks are far from the only threat to the
I
hold.
need to
The
remake
roads
her
are beset
Briley.
by bandits and beasts, and now there's even talk of bloody dragons.
gods watch over your
My dear Bryling, barring any fancy and folly, the good people of Haffinger are surely capable of dealing with the odd highwayman or stray dog.
Thane Bryling.
Thane Bryling here. At your service. Oh, yes.
Steward, I have an idea that might help to bolster the morale of our people in this difficult time.
Let's see if we can find a replacement for Thane Bryling. Her face, she looks weird. She's got some weird eyes going on her. It just doesn't look right. It looks unnatural, honestly. Okay, we need to go to... I found some cool mods recently added, which one is Adoption Without Murder. Apparently, you can basically just give, what's her name, Helgrid the Kind, or whatever her name is. You can just basically confront her, and she'll have a heart attack and die. And you don't, it's not murder, and I'm like, I believe that that person would deserve a spicy death, in my opinion. Spicy. All right. We open up a... So, let's see, we want Bryling. Bryling replacer. Why would it say this one? Dorothea, follower, and Bryling. What? So this one does all three, but we don't want to change. Yeah, we wouldn't want to change all three of them. That's not good. Somebody put some like straight honkers on there. Let's see here. Gave her red eyes. Dorothea, the follower. I don't understand the... Okay, why does it say... Whoa, how did I get here? All Thieves Guild jobs currently. That's my old one. Let me go forward here. Okay. Dorothea, follower, and Bryling / Vivica replacer, SE. Or Valerica. So what? Okay, so you could basically use this one. You could use this to replace optional followers. It just says Dorothea. Let's see what if I try to install it. Okay, yeah, this one says we have all of the requirements. Let's see what happens. It is a texture / mod, so it shouldn't cause any problems. So if it should give us, I'm pretty sure there's a faux mod installed. Oh, it's just installed now. So I'm gonna do it over here just in case. I mean, because obviously they did. They had some weird stuff going on. So if it just installs it, and that's it. There's nothing else to it. I'm pretty sure it's not going to replace. Yeah, it's not going to replace It just says Dorothea follower and Bryling _ Valerica replacer. Weird. Let me run this and we'll look for it. Let's see, batch build. Select none. Should actually see. It should be under Dorothea. So it replaces all three, I'm guessing? Um, it doesn't look like it's a thing here, so I'm gonna have to find it manually. Easiest way to find that is to go to the mod itself to see what it does here. So follower CBB, then you got textures. Maybe we have to install another mod. Replacer for bryling. Here it is. This is a replacer mod. Doesn't say whether it requires. This is a replacer mod of bryling. So this isn't going to work really until I download this mod. So if it makes this one redundant, then we only needed to install the one. It's really weird because it still says Dorothea, which is odd. Dorothea follower. So this is going to make the Dorothea follower basically Wayne or Wayne. It's going to make it was it Bryling, Thane Bryling into basically just change her instead of us having followers. We really don't need any, honestly. Okay, I need to close this. Okay, it didn't say anything was redundant, and it didn't even say it had overwritten anything. So we want to go. Let's look here. So this does have the textures and meshes. So we want to go here, and we want to go to we want to go to meshes, and we want to replace the female body with our current body. It does show here, honestly, that it should show up under body slides. The heck? All right. All right. Let's see. Batch build. So would it be? It would probably be under. It would probably be under Dorothea. I'm assuming. It could be under CVB though. It says here. It just says character assets. I'm not seeing anything as far as this adding anything to Body Slide and Outfit Studios. So let's go ahead and hit cancel. Yeah, this doesn't add a body slide, so we can just manually replace it with our current body, which is right here, and then we'll need to replace the textures as well. It's relatively easy once you know where the files are located, honestly. So we just need to grab main body, feet, and hands. Copy, and then we could just replace this. Female skeleton nymph, I don't know what's up with that. That's probably not necessary. It looks like the head as well is not something that we need to replace, I don't think. Do we have a female skeleton in this group here? No. Hopefully that's right. I don't actually know what that's doing there. Bethesda art file, huh? Let's see. Okay, so Now we just need to replace the textures. Which is pretty much the same. Just go here. So we can do it in here actually, and then just deploy the mod. Character assets. It doesn't look like the textures are here. So let's go ahead and go face gen, meshes, actors. Okay, so here's the textures. So we just need to replace, that's face gen. We just want to replace these textures here. So we want to keep the eyes and stuff, but the body is what we need to replace. We just need to replace these, the hands, face, and stuff. So that's why I actually have these textures here. So female textures. So they're not going to have the same as the one we have, but it would be most likely this one, like that and that. And then go ahead and just copy these here. Okay, replace those. And then we need the hands. Hands, and then whatever this is. So hands. And what is this one? It says female hands underscore DS. I'm pretty sure this is the same one. Replace that. If we don't do this, then she won't have the same textures as us. So now that we've replaced those, we just need to do these ones. So one more hand here. So we just do that. If this wasn't on another hard drive, I would not recommend. Pretty sure this is all we need. So that should replace all of them except for this blank map, which we shouldn't have to replace. All right, that's that. Now we just deploy. And that should replace Thane Bryling. Hopefully it's Thane Bryling. With this other character, and it's not some sort of ridiculous thing. We used our body type, so it should be fine. Okay. All right, let me throw up some here. Boom. No warnings, no incompatibilities. That's really the only reason why I'm running that. Okay, so there we go. I should update it for us, and then Thane Bryling will no longer look like it. Just her eyes, they look weird. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that artistry. It actually, she looks like she could be like some sort of, high elf or something. It's very weird. If it doesn't change, we'll uninstall the mod. And yeah, but there could be problems, honestly, with her.
Steward, I have an idea that might help to bolster the morale of our people in this difficult
Yeah, replaced
time.
her. Pretty much replaced her.
And let General Tullius march his troops from the Blue Palace to Castle Dower.
Thane Bryling, at your service.
It pretty much replaced her, but I won't be able to know.
However,
I can always find time to share a word with a warrior.
The war has ended.
It'll work.
After all,
there's no reason to check it.
As
long as the textures look okay. I'd have to remove her gauntlets to see if it matches up, but it looks.
Many condemn the storm
correct,
but I refuse. There is honor in fighting for what you believe.
What I'm gonna actually do, because I want to make sure it's not bugged, because I've seen it before where the hands it seems were messed up, and then it eventually caused some problems. So I'm just gonna go ahead because I don't want anybody to see. I can't just remove the gauntlets. I have to actually remove both. So I'm just going to basically do this for a sec. So I can check.
I can see there's no change in
see
those
here.
stubborn Nord minds. But when this war is won,
This god-forsaken war is dividing our people and destroying our land.
Alright, well...
There's something that's been troubling me, Falk. I'm hesitant to share it, but I feel that I must.
Speak your mind, Briley.
Right?
You're among friends here.
You know that I support the Empire as we...
Alright, well that worked. Okay. What should we do next?
All do. However, I fear General Tullius is underestimating the Stormcloaks. Too often the General has lost good soldiers because he did not take Ulfric and his men seriously. If this continues and the worst comes to pass, Solitude...
So we've replaced...
It's a fine day with you around.
Jarl Elseth with Tacoma,
choosing our friends,
and we've
Briley.
changed...
You know this. Besides,
it's funny, I've actually seen this preset. We actually have the preset, which means somebody either took the preset from somebody else. It's kind of messed up. That means we have two characters that look the same. I'm actually surprised. I don't actually have the Vivica, the Benjen Vivica replacer yet. So we aren't actually doing that. So we have definitely done our duty here, I think. So we've gotten rid of those minimal quests. So should I start going to do the main quest? We already have the Elder Scroll, which we would have needed to do. I think we probably should just get rid of all of this. Yeah, I'd like to get into the 100,000 gold area. I don't think this is enough to do that, but yeah. I really would like to find a player house that doesn't corrupt the game, honestly. Every player house I've ever tried is messed up in some way, shape, or form. So we're going to have to basically get rid of all this garbage. Honestly, I should not be carrying around the dragon dragon bone or dragon breaker armor anymore just because it's heavy. And I can't wear it on stream, unfortunately.
Wonder what it's like for those Thalmor now that they've been taken down a notch.
Thalmor have been taken down a notch.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with? The finest weapons and armor.
That's what they all say. Finest weapons and armor. Okay, we want to get rid of this Ancient Nord. Ancient Nord. We could also sell all of this. It's unfortunate, honestly. If the top here, if this top had a regular bikini top that covered everything, it would actually be acceptable, I think. But because it's not a regular one, it's actually like a skimpy bikini top that like only covers some nip. You can't wear it on YouTube, unfortunately. Be nice. I was gonna wear this right here, with the Dragon Breaker armor, because it will hide it, and it's made by the same person, so the body, it should fit really good. The problem is it is a weird color that doesn't really match. So, but I should probably check it out, honestly. I would just hate to do it and then have somebody go, oh, that's too it's definitely covers everything, I'll just say. Okay, so we can get rid of this sword. Pretty much it. As far as... Yeah, I'm really surprised that the Moloch ball thing, that thing just smashes people. It does 80 damage. This does 119, and I actually, I dropped it down to where it basically has 25 point stock, which is still higher than almost any, big weapon. Okay, so what should we sell here? Glacier shield, yeah. These boots, yeah. Dang. Okay, so it's worth. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and sell this Imperial Knight helmet. It's worth 400. That should keep us in the running here, huh? How do we get this shield here? Blocked by 30. I wonder if we can unenchant that. We can also add some more. Actually, you can't add any more to the shield. That sucks. Okay, what's this? These are all for personal preference and stuff. Things. Okay, so I think we're good. We can most likely pick up some more. We do need some more leather strips. Go ahead and get this leather as well. Quicksilver is actually kind of... Alright, so... Anything else? I think that's it. Glacial crystal. Alright, so we can pretty much sell off now. This stuff. That. That. Yeah, I'm gonna just sell it anyway. I don't want to carry it. Okay.
Return anytime you need arms.
Now we need to go to a
My
potion
force
area.
never rests.
I wonder what this guy takes. He does the archery stuff. You know what I noticed the other day? This is gonna crack you up. So I was doing my wife's game, modding my wife's game. I was modding my wife's game and realized that the fires and smoke are almost identical, which makes me wonder why I have an HD Fire mod installed that's not actually showing up, even though it's like overwriting everything. But it's pretty much the stock. So I don't know what's up with that. I wonder if some mods say they do stuff, but they just show it with like an EMB on it, because I haven't seen anything, honestly. Alright, let's head back to... Yeah, it's just a shame we can't use the Dragon Breaker. Like I said, if I could just use, for instance, just a regular top on it, it would be fine. But because it's not a regular top, you know, can't use it. I could technically wear or even modify some stock armor.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. The finest weapons and
We
armor.
could technically start a marriage quest. Okay, so sword stuff. Yeah. Armor. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so what does she have here? Steel. We're actually running out of that. I'll get 10 of them. Okay.
Good luck out there.
So, I'm just going to check something really quick. So, what we're actually carrying a lot of is basically the dragon armor, dragon breaker. Let me see. So, this, and that. Those, and then we'd want to wear this. So it looks bad with the actual secondary thing on it, this thing. But this in general, I don't think is too sloot, but maybe, like I said, maybe it is.
A few seconds for my...
We'll stick with it just in case. I mean, I don't want to...
is all I ask.
I would rather just stick with what we're using and not get my video just basically just removed, you know? So I'm thinking we should just put this away somewhere. I don't know of any mannequin stuff, so I think we'll just probably throw it in a chest. There's no reason to carry it if we can't wear it. I was going to do some quests alone, you know, and not worry about it, but it's kind of fun. It's funner sharing.
Up for a little hunting?
Yeah, we already have most of the stuff we've got over this last little bit of time here. So I could put this most likely up here. Yeah, we already have the Dragon Veil stuff in here, so I'm thinking we can just put... We'll put, yeah. Since we can't wear it, no real reason to have it on us. Okay. So that should get rid of a lot of weight, and of course we know exactly where it is, so... Yeah. Okay. It should give us a lot more carrying capacity. Yeah, wow, that didn't actually drop us down that much. I'm assuming we now need to sell off the jewels and stuff. Oh, yeah, look at all of these. Like, we can sell like these two. We could sell off some of the stuff to the wizards. Damn wizards. I also want to find a patch before I end the stream, because I'm not going to stream for much longer.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend.
I'm going to find a patch to see if we can, basically fix.
Hey, I know who you are.
Hail Sithis.
Hail Sithis.
Let me show you the power of Hallowstone.
I'm gonna find a patch to see if we can get the swords to be the correct size. I just don't want it to mess with Eaststone's dual sheath. It's a much better way of doing it, as far as I can tell. It's much easier once you figure out what's going on and how to do it. The problem is, with some mods, it can cause a character problem where your character, every time you change your clothes, it recognizes you as changing into like beast form.
Come to Dragon's Reach.
But
it seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's
minimized.
passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
I haven't minimized the danger of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know exactly what it's going to do. Okay, so let's see. Weaponry. We can sell any of the Daedric weapons, which we don't want to do. But this one, this Vanishing Rod, is not a Daedric weapon, I don't think. But didn't we have another one? I mean, maybe this is a specialty weapon. Yeah, I don't even know if this is actually a Daedric. It's only worth 79. We have the Skull of Corruption. Okay, armor-wise, we can sell off, like, this one increases our speech, so if we want to get through some spell quests, we can get rid of that quick. Doesn't look like he takes regular jewelry. Can get rid of... Wow, that one is all he could take, huh? Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this Staff of Banishing. We're not gonna run into any Daedra, as far as I know, because we've already walked with Oblivion Walker. We've already achieved that, so we aren't gonna need this. So I can sell it, but unfortunately, he has no more money.
Your mind.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what?
There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Go ahead and buy these, which will give them some money. Wow, those are expensive. Okay, well, we can now sell that stuff. Let's see here. Like I said, Staff of Banishing. And we gave him a lot of our silver there. Gold, I mean. I don't want to sell any of this other stuff. Miriam's Ring. or Muriel's ring. These these necklaces of sneaking and smithing. I don't want to sell those. Necklace of remedy. We don't need that. Necromancer's amulet. I want to keep all of the, special stuff. Ring of elemental destruction. We don't need that. And then we have, yeah. I think we're fine. I mean, I think we'll leave him as
All
is.
right, then.
Let's see. So we're down to 900 pounds. Wow. We're still carrying 900 pounds worth of stuff. I'm pretty sure I have some other stuff going on as well.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Empress cousin.
Right.
Future of Tamriel! And
There's a root here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic or the passing of time.
Right.
What might you be looking at?
Oh, the fruit looks so
You tried
good.
mercenary work?
So juicy.
No handouts today, Brenwan. No scat. You'll scare off my paying customers.
Okay.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Shilfro Farm.
Right.
Very successful business.
Well, I don't know what other quests to do today. We got some main ones we can do, like, let's see. I am gonna have to go anyway, just because I have to take care of some chores and stuff. So, I just saved, I think. Yeah, just saved. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for today, but most likely I'm not gonna be able to do anything tomorrow. But anyway, thanks for the one person that's been watching. I think it's actually myself. But anyway, all right, bye.